Mr. Link, wait! Greetings, Mr. Link. I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Barnes. Really? Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, presented by Unexpected Surprises. No, really, it's Draco Breach. I was not expecting that. So, let's go to our collection right quick and read that letter that we just got. Rare item in stock. So, he's got some new bombs that I could have sworn were available earlier. Anyway, we saw them at Hyrule Town Mart. What was it called before Mallow bought it? Anyway, we saw them at the what is now the Mallow Mart. They are the bomblings. Not something that I particularly use. They can be useful. As I've said before, I'm one of those crazy people that fill all of my bomb bags with water bombs. Except right now I haven't. Actually need to review my items. I was going to start this episode south of Hyrule Town, because we are going to get the first of 3 collectibles that we now have access to. Yeah, I think I want my items where they are. So, you may remember that there is a treasure chest right here. There is only one way to get it, and I think that looks familiar now that we have done this already. So, we, camera. Okay, this is... Okay, bad position. Let's try this again. Sometimes finding exactly where you get... Really? I thought the claw shot was, fairly... I had it. Kind of an awkward angle to try to hit it from. Anyway, you go up here. You've got to kind of time your jump here. Wonderful. Okay. Try that again. With the awkward angle and all. Really? There we go. It is a little hard to hit. Well, I'm cutting until I get that. Okay, so we finally got it, and let's collect our well-deserved, long-awaited stamp. Surprised Zelda. So now, where we want to go is actually going to be... in here, and since we're going there, I'm going to bomb those places that I haven't bombed yet, because I have no idea why I haven't done it yet. Anyway, cut to where we need to go. Well, there is the bombable spot right there, so we are actually going to be heading right up here, and as we can see, it's another little grated area. I don't think there's anything that we need to worry about up here. Watch me be wrong, and I am wrong. But fortunately, we go pretty fast. I'm actually going to take care of these things because it's annoying to see rocks. So now we have more rupees, and I think there's something I can pay for now. I hope there is, because that's a lot of rupees. Now we are going to have to not do anything. Actually, here we have to. Perfect. because why not? May as well take care of this guy. Wait, I hear enemy music. Where did I... Okay. Try this one more time, and then I'll cut to actually doing it. But this is... These next two rewards are really worth it to do now, and you'll see why very, very shortly. So, do nothing here, do nothing here. No, perfect. One moment. Okay, and finally, that took way more attempts than I really care to admit, and might be evident by the fact that it's raining now where it wasn't before. Okay, so a piece of heart, and yes, despite how many attempts that took, well, worth it. Next, we want to actually warp over to Elden Bridge, which is here, and travel a little bit north until we get to a wooden bridge. I'll actually cut out the travel until we get there, so see you in a moment. And this is the wooden bridge I was talking about. We're very close to exactly where we want to be, and this is not nearly as hard. So obviously there has to be some kind of trap in here. And I'll tell you in advance, you want the bomb arrows. So we head into this grotto to find our prize. I'd rather you guys drop bombs or something than hearts. You're not that hard once you actually discover what you're weak to. So we have some treasure chests down here. Ask and ye shall receive, apparently. I mean, they didn't drop them, but the grotto rewards you with it. And before I forget, turn that combo off. Okay, sure. Let's get back more bombs than I spent. That's good. I am approaching the rupee cap. I swear I am hearing enemy music. I guess the pots have finally become enemies of Link and have decided to play music to get him unnerved. Wow, it's this side, okay. And we have completed a new heart container. So, we now have 13 out of 20 heart containers, which is going to be incredibly useful. And next stop is story time. We have all three items that are available to us at this time, and I was slightly mistaken about the spinner being incredibly useful for finding things, because that was a grand total of 3 secrets. So yeah, we get to warp back over to Hyrule Castle, and I will meet you at Telma's bar. And at Telma's bar, we have business to attend to. And cats follow Link for some reason. Probably smell the wolf on him. Oh, right, you're Telma's cat. How's that Ilia doing, honey? Forgotten plotline right now. I'm sure that shaman will find a way to get her memory back. That Renato is a talented man for sure. Anyway, honey, you've got your own things to worry about, so you just make sure you do what needs doing right now, okay? Now, I'm not doubting you, honey. But if you're wondering what you ought to be doing, you ought to go talk to our friend Ashe. She's up in Hyrule's northern mountain checking things out, and she's got good instincts, trust me. If you need detailed directions, just take a peek at that map on the table. And yep, that is what we're going to do. So, Ashe is right up here. Going to be right there. Which looks familiar because it's Zora's domain. This is a bit of a roundabout region to get to, as we will see. Let's talk to people. Nothing new. Nothing new. You haven't been here before, I don't believe. No, stop. Say, Link, you're alive and well. Tell me, did you find anything of interest at the Arbiter's grounds in the desert? The sages. Those sages once served the royal family, actually. They were appointed as tutors to the young Princess Zelda. And it was from them that I first heard the tales of the accursed mirror in the Arbiter's grounds. So, backstory. That's fun. I'm pretty sure I've pointed him out before. At least in Telma's Bar. If I haven't, then, whoops. I don't believe we can warp from here. Or we can. Okay. So we're just going to warp right up to Zora's domain. Because this is actually fairly close. I think it's the same zone, so hopefully not too much walking. Or at the very least, I wasn't planning on cutting this part out. Oop, fall into water. And you'll notice that the Zoras and the Goron aren't exactly afraid of Wolf Link, but humans terrified. Absolutely terrified. Let's transform into human because we cannot transform in front of people. And I want to talk to somebody at the bottom here. Why didn't you go into your dive animation? Oh well. It's going to be right over here. What do you have to say about this new area? Snowpeak is up ahead. It's very treacherous. Not only has the weather been bad lately, but because the beast has been coming to the village, we have been taking extra precautions. Beast you say? And, yeah. What I said about this area being a bit complicated to get to still stands. Snow-covered lands of Snowpeak. And is this a Yeti? Link. Oh, it talks and it knows us. And it's Ashe. Sorry, I probably shouldn't attempt to tease because I'm very bad at it. What brings you to a dangerous place like this? Ever since Zora's domain got covered in ice, this mountain's been much colder than usual, yeah? Not only that, but I heard a really weird story from the Zoras. Apparently, the beast that lives somewhere on this mountain has been seen frequently in Zora's domain. I was curious, so I came and waited, and as they'd said, a giant appeared. Yeah, it looked like this. Got Ashe's sketch, and can't actually see anything on it. Oh well. Holding a red fish. Show it to people, and you might get information. I want to investigate further, but I can't even see a path through this blizzard, yeah? I'm sure you're here because you're curious about the mountain, but you'd best not go without a plan. And she is absolutely right. It is a bad idea to go with a plan. As you can see, there is a lot of snowfall. Now, you can kind of actually make out a Poe from here, which is curious. This is a blizzard. You cannot proceed. You have to take your temporary item and take your butt out of Snowpeak. There's going to be a little bit of traveling. It's kind of silly, but whatever. I believe we only need information from him. Hey, the beast of Snowpeak. Oh, the red fish it's holding. That's a reek fish. Ah, so the beast has been showing itself because it's been catching reek fish. I didn't think that anyone besides Prince Rawless was capable of catching this type of fish. And yes, that is exactly what we need to know. Because now we know that we need to see Prince Rawless, and we have to get out of sight of the Zora, blah blah blah, because, oh my goodness, we can't transform in front of them, and that's kind of silly, but, is this far enough away? Nope. It is not far enough away. Screen transition, I don't think, rats. I was hoping to avoid the screen transition, but whatever. We know that we need to go to Kakariko Village. Yep. And where we're going is very close, so again, no point in cutting out the travel. If I could talk in complete sentences. Right, it's nighttime, so I don't need to worry about people panicking. During the day, Tallow will shout, "Monster!" and everybody will go hiding, and yeah, not funny. Or fun, or something. So we know that we need to head into this area right over here. And I cannot wait until some of the cool mechanics with Breath of the Wild, like being able to knock down beehives and kill enemies with that. That just looked fun. The Beastman of Snowy Mountain, perhaps? But more important, is this red fish is this red fish it is holding? It must be a reek fish. That is a rare specimen found only in the Zora village. It feeds on a valuable type of coral, and without that bait, even our best fishers cannot catch one. Look closely, Link. My earring is made of this coral. I would like to give it to you. And we got the coral earring. I received it from my mother, but it is fine. I no longer need it. As I look at you, I get a sense of what my mother wanted, what I should be doing now. I will return to my village. The reek fish can be found near the Mother and Child rocks in the waterfall basin near my village. The fish are red, so I think you should be able to spot them. And they look to the sky so that when we look back down... Oh, he's still... I thought he disappeared. And I actually want to cut out this bit of travel. So, yeah, now I'm doing the cutting travel. So, yeah, one moment as I go back to Zora Domain to catch that reek fish. Back in Zora's Domain, we take a flying leap of faith. And what we are looking for is actually right here. This is called Mother and Child Rock. So now we found where we need to be. Let's actually take this swimsuit off because that is going to be bad from now on. And go fishing for the reek fish. Come on. Come on. Actually, that one might... Nah. Sometimes fishing just doesn't want to cooperate. Come on. Really? Thought I had it. Come on. Go for it. Okay, this is being weird. There we go. Finally. And this is our reek fish. And we want to quickly transform into Wolf Link and smell it. Well, I guess the reek fish is better than the dead thing. So we actually see a trail, and we will be following that trail next time. For the time being, this is going to be Draco Bleach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.